Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today is the last day of carrying that thing. $4 at Walmart. It is fairly smooth opening and closing. After the full week, I broke down one box. It has lock rock now and a decent amount of blade play, if you're willing to believe me. Enough to cause a problem. I don't trust this thing. I think I just said that. I broke down one box. It got lock rock after that. I used it to saw into a piece of wood for a little bit. That was fun. It didn't get all the way through. It was about that thick. It's surprisingly still fairly sharp on the serrations, which I really shouldn't be surprised about. However, up here has trouble cutting bananas, the skin on bananas, so it's not very sharp overall. I found out that they used some sort of automotive or gear oil to lubricate this thing out of the box. We will go ahead and take this thing apart, and hopefully that goes well. What kind of bit is that? Nope. Oh, cool. It fits now, I think. Close enough. Anyway. Oh, not even tight. It is a lockback. There will be a spring in here. This pin right here is the pin to make, it's the pivot pin. Go ahead and find something to pry with. I'm going to be honest, for something that sucks this much, it is fairly well built. Had to go grab my keys for the pry bar. Now if I can take this thing apart and not break anything, then I can bring this to a pawn shop and sell it for $2 and get a $2 video out of all this. This thing really doesn't want to come apart. I guess we'll start off with that. Oh, there we go. That's all it took. So anyway, they use some sort of gear oil or something. It's thick and it's a little bit of a sweet scent to it, which is off-putting. We'll go ahead and continue with disassembly. I don't know if we really have to at this point. I mean, everybody should know how a lockback knife works. But if you don't, I guess. Nope, doesn't want to come apart. Anyway, there's a spring bar in here. We'll go ahead and turn the flashlight on. Spring bar in here that presses up against this bar right here. It's got a hook right there that locks into right here that holds it from closing. Not much else to say about that. It's a reliable design. It works. The plastic they used isn't the best. It's ABS or something. Super cheap. I've told people I would trust this thing to be put on a life vest for emergencies, maybe, but probably not emergencies. Go ahead and try and put this thing back together real quick. that's not going to work. Go ahead. Yep, that's not what I was after. Stand by while I find that. Well, I found it, and this is the pivot pin that the blade rides on. And if you see here, there is some wear on this from the blade. Definitely, this is a weak point right here, which is, I'm assuming, what really got the ball rolling on all this failure to do stuff. Try and fit this thing in. Oh. Alright, go all the way through. Bam. Cool. There we go. Right back put together. I will sell this thing at a pawn shop for like $2, as previously stated. I could probably sell it for like $5 and make money on it too, if I went to the right place that didn't know what they were looking at. I see these things in pawn shops all the time for $5. I never buy them because I got one for $4. But yeah, maybe stick this thing. I wouldn't think that this thing would ever rust. Maybe I should do a stainless test and see how it does in a week in salt water or something. I might try that. We'll think about it. Please leave a comment if you think we should do that. If you don't, say just sell it. I don't know. I do appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and hopefully you have a great day.